Wait, this isn't gonna get shown to the entire class, is it?
No, it's not.
It is, isn't it?
Ladies and gentle ladies, the first episode of the PP, the Pingu Podcast, has started with my lovely co-host, Daniel Nolasco, on my right. Say hello, Daniel.
Hello.
And our lovely guest, our humble guest. Give a round of applause. The very beautiful, the very sexy, the very handsome, the very strong Daniel Borden-Amour. Round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, now you're glazing. So for the first episode, we're gonna be doing some exposition into Pingu and what show Pingu is, how it's created, how it looks, the shots, the styles, and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. Pingu, everybody loves Pingu. If you don't know Pingu, like our special guest at the bottom, Pingu is a claymation series using stop motion animation of it's a story about a little boy, a very cute boy with he lives with his mom, his dad, his sister, and occasionally hangs out with his pet seal as they have misadventures and explore the town of Pingopolis. I don't know. Dear childhood show of mine. I really like it a lot. It's very funny. I think one of the most memorable scenes is when his little sister Pinga pees on him. Another scene is where he pisses on the floor because he missed the toilet.
I was just about to say that's my favorite scene.
There's a lot of pee scenes I find they're really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's not, it's not in a weird way. Like, they actually are humorous with a good comedic effect, and they, actually make sense in the scenes.
Namur Borda Daniel, pay attention because there's a little surprise for you at the end of the podcast if you pay attention.
Who's Pingu? Pingu's best friend?
Is that the seal name?
No, Robbie is the seal.
Wait, you're right. Who the f*** is Pingu?
Alright, I'm gonna cut out Robbie.
Wait, why does Pingu look like Daniel?
You think that looks like me?
It can't. Wait, smile?
What the disrespect is that? The show's title, Pingu, is the main character. He's this young penguin. He has a big personality. He's very curious, also very adventurous. He, usually goes on these big adventures. He stays at home most of the time. His parents take care of him. We'll talk more about his parents. He has some funny, experiences. He's very playful. He even has a toy box. Sometimes he turns into a ball whenever he wants to, just rolls up into a ball and then starts playing with all his toys. Sometimes he often gets in trouble, even though he has good intentions. It's just, he's all over the place. And he also shows a wide range of emotions, from like joy and excitement. How can you not love him when he does a signature? It became iconic. I'm sure everyone has heard that before.
Hell yeah, I have.
He has a sister. Sister is another one of the main characters. She was born in the second episode, and she's a sweet, innocent baby. She's very, very sweet. She honestly just follows Pingu around most of the time. She is younger, but she's also more cautious than Pingu, because Pingu's too reckless sometimes. But she does look up to, Pingu with admiration. They are both raised by their parents, Pingu's mother and father. They are loving but firm. They go, blah, 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 and they make him eat his food, which is like collard greens, I think, with like fish and smashed potatoes. Pingu doesn't really like it. In the first episode, he deep throats fish and then spits it out. His mother is nurturing, and she's usually cooking or taking care of Pinga. One time, in the first episode, she was sharing ice cream to Pingu, even though he didn't ask. She offered him some, so she's a very nice mother who cares about her kids. And then the father is a hard worker. Sometimes in some episodes he's a postman. When he's there, he's always demanding discipline. When Pingu gets to go outside, his best friend is Robbie the seal, who is his loyal, most playful friend.
I love Robbie. He's my favorite character.
I don't know how they communicate, but they do, and it's really funny. There's an episode where Pingu decided to become like some sort of French canvas painter, and he was trying to draw Robbie, and Robbie kept moving, so Pingu just threw the paint at him. It's very funny. A fun-loving character who often joins Pingu in his adventures, and sometimes even instigates the trouble they get into. Those are the main characters of this great loved show.
That was so long.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut some of that. More editing for you, but Isn't that
Is
fun,
not
Joshua?
getting done by Tuesday. Going back to Pingu being a claymation series using stop motion animation, meaning they captured every single frame and they turned into a very smooth, a very beautiful, very demure little show. I love the animation for it. It looks so good. Created by Otmar Gutman in 1986. Pingu doesn't necessarily have a story arc. It's more like a slice of life feel good show. Like it's a kid show. You know what kid show has like a story arc? That's good. Unlike Steven Universe. It's like a lot of small sets. You know, there's Pingu's house. There's the town. There's his little school. His school is not even a school. Like he sits outside with Pingy and Punky and his classmates Pornga. Or whatever the hell. Pingu is, accessible for all the young viewers, delivering simple yet meaningful messages. And on the topic of simple but meaningful messages, now it's time for our special guest of the evening to shine. So, Daniel, you've heard all about Pingu. What are your thoughts about it? Are you intrigued in watching it now? You better answer carefully because this is your life online.
I have to say that, yeah, I am pretty intrigued about Pingu.
If you're so intrigued, you will get $5 whole if you answer this 3-question Pingu quiz.
Okay, then.
Oh my god.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. What type of animation style is Pingu?
Claymation, isn't it?
Correct. That was correct. How many family members does Pingu have?
Go on a limb here and say 3.
Okay.
Someone's been paying attention.
Someone's been paying attention. You really are intrigued. You really do.
Boring. So if any of you guys are on your phones, really angry. Yeah.
And for the final question, for the big win it all or lose it all, what is Pingu's catchphrase?
Doesn't he say something like newt?
Hey, you got it! Okay, 3 out of 3. I'll see you on Monday with a crisp $5 in my hand.
Thank you.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, closing words. I'll let you finish.
Thank you both for inviting me here today.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. I am very excited to start on episode 2. I don't think you guys will ever see it, but
Nah, this is a one and done. I gotta go and talk to it after this. But it's been real. It's been fun. Hasn't been real fun. This has been the PP Podcast, episode 1.
Good night, everyone. Talk to a
fist it. Fist the camera. Fist it, Daniel. Fist it.
Fist the camera, Daniel.
Fist the people.
Fist me.
Right, good shit.
All right, perfect. This video was
I could have
sponsored
cut
by
that shit at the end. What the fuck? Would you just fist me?
Yeah, fist me.